So here at Gayfield Park this afternoon with Jack Wilkie. Jack, welcome to Gayfield.
Cheers, thank you.
Had a bit of a wander round, you know, what's your first impressions?
Nah, it's really nice. You took me into the changing room and Steely was in here as well, and just to meet him early doors as well was good, just because I want to get in with the boys as early as I can, really, just be involved.
Absolutely, and you know, we touched on it in your announcement, there was a bit of interest from other clubs as well. What made you pick Arbroath?
I think just speaking to people. I've spoke to a few people that used to be with the club, and I spoke to Dowser and stuff, and Bobby Len and stuff like that, just because I know him, and they just didn't say anything bad about the club, just said only good things. And speaking to the manager as well, and what his plans are for me, and where he feels that I could be involved in the club, and that it just excites me really, so yeah.
Absolutely, and obviously playing in a back four, we had quite a threadbare back four at times last year, particularly with injuries. You know, what's your preferred position in that back four? Or
probably would be the left back, but
right,
all my youth days I played centre half, so just it's good having that versatility as well, just to do both. So
that's it. Definitely great to have those options there. So you know, full-time environment in Dundee before. Obviously, a couple of loan spells. A really successful one up at Peterhead. I know there was a few calls of their fans to get you signed up as soon as they'd heard you were released by Dundee. You know, how are you going to kind of cope with that change from full-time to part-time?
Yeah, well, that will be probably the biggest challenge of training twice a week from what I was like 5 days a week basically, and it will be difficult to be fair to start with, but just try to keep myself going and keep doing the right things and try and stay professional in that part-time environment. It would just be good for myself really, so yeah. Absolutely.
And you know, we'll touch on those loans again. That, you know, a successful one, Peterhead, as we mentioned, and then another one at Arbroath in the second half of last season when you were getting over injury and whatnot. You know, it must be. Is it a factor to stay local? You know, is that?
Yeah. Well, that definitely. It was only a 15-minute drive up here today, so it was just to every home game's big
ideal.
Difference. Yeah, compared to Peterhead, but it was 2.5 hours or whatever. You know,
bit of a journey.
So,
yeah, definitely. Well, honestly, we're really pleased to have you, mate. You know, looking over kind of your stats and whatnot, you know, things look really promising, and great to have a young player who's looking to come in and a 2-year contract for us as well, for the fans, you know, to know that we're getting somebody that's going to look to develop within the club as well. Yeah, so definitely welcome to Gayfield Park. Perfect. And hopefully see you plenty over the course of the season.
Cheers.